Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're going somewhere magical. We're taking a look at Santa's workshop. And we always gotta keep things modern here, so.
We've got to modernize Santa.
Exactly. Turns out even Santa's gotta keep up with the times. We've got case studies, product specs, even a peek at Santa's digital transformation wish list. We're gonna unpack how Santa's workshop is using technology to stay on top of the 21st century.
It's amazing. Stuff we found is fascinating. Santa's workshop is dealing with growing pains just like any big operation would. Rising demand, logistics.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Efficiency. Turns out elves can get overworked too.
But I'm sure it wasn't all smooth sailing. Were there any challenges in this whole digital transformation?
Oh, for sure. Well, one of the big things was that cloud computing wasn't really cutting it. Cloud's great for storing tons of data. You think about all those wish lists.
Oh yeah.
From all those kids all over the world, but it just wasn't fast enough.
Yeah.
Wasn't reliable enough. He needed edge computing.
Edge computing. Okay. So what is edge computing?
It's basically like bringing the processing power closer to where the data is. Instead of relying on a data center far away, it's like having these mini data centers in the workshop.
Gotcha.
It's way faster, way better for real-time stuff.
That makes sense. So no more lag. Elves get their info instantly.
Exactly.
So now Santa needs the hardware. What's he using to make all this happen?
He went with Premio. They're a company specializing in rugged edge solutions. And that's key up at the North Pole.
Rugged, okay. Why rugged?
Because these computers got to survive blizzards, freezing temps.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
Talking industrial grade stuff here. These things can probably work even if a reindeer crashes through the roof.
All right, so we got the brains. What about the brawn? How are they actually building all these toys?
Okay, so this is where it gets really cool. Robots.
Robots?
Yeah. AI-powered robotic arms, to be specific. They help with all that toy assembly.
Whoa, so Santa's got his own elf bots. Are we talking like those old clunky robots or something more sophisticated?
Oh no, these are next-level robots. Sensors, cameras, machine learning algorithms, they learn and adapt as they work.
Wow, so they're like constantly getting better at building toys.
Exactly. It's amazing. Imagine robot arms carefully putting together a dollhouse or like painting the tiny details on a train set.
That's amazing. But robots make mistakes too, right?
Yeah.
How does Santa make sure all the toys are perfect?
That's where machine vision comes in. Imagine high-res cameras paired with super smart AI. They can spot any little defect you can imagine.
Like what? Give me an example.
Like a scratch on a toy car, a button that's not sewn on straight, even a tiny color variation. It's crazy.
Wow, okay, so we've got robots building toys, AI double-checking everything, but how do they actually move all those toys around? It's a huge workshop.
Another great question. Santa's got his own little fleet of autonomous vehicles. AGVs, AMRs, they move everything around like clockwork.
Like a self-driving sleigh, but for the workshop.
Exactly. They're like worker bees, but they use AI to navigate the workshop perfectly.
That's wild. So robots are making toys, AI is checking them, and self-driving vehicles are moving them around. It's like Santa's gone full sci-fi. But what happens if the power goes out?
Yeah.
It's the North Pole, blizzards, storms, all that.
He's prepared for that.
Okay.
How so? Premio hooked him up with a supercapacitor UPS. Think of it like a super battery. Instantly kicks in if the power goes out, keeps everything running no matter what.
So even if a blizzard knocks out the power, Santa's workshop keeps making toys. That's incredible. But how does Santa keep track of everything? It's a massive operation. Does he have like a giant spreadsheet or something?
He's got something way cooler than a spreadsheet. He's got a state-of-the-art command center.
Santa's got a command center.
It's like mission control,
Yeah.
but for toys.
I bet.
Screens everywhere, showing him everything that's happening in the workshop, all in real time.
So you can see which robots are working, how many toys are being made, like all of it.
Everything. Temperature, humidity, you name it. It's all connected through sensors and the Internet of Things, so he gets a complete picture of the entire operation.
So Santa's sitting there, sipping hot cocoa, watching his workshop run like a well-oiled machine. But how is all this data moving around? Must be a ton of information flying back and forth.
Well, about that,
Don't tell me. Santa's got fiber optic cable running under the Arctic ice.
even better, he's got his own private 5G network.
Wait, Santa's got 5G at the North Pole. I'm impressed.
It's perfect for what he needs. Fast, reliable, secure, all that data zips around without a hitch.
Okay, I am genuinely curious now. Tell me more about this 5G wonderland. Why is it so important?
Well, for starters, it's blazing fast. All those robots, sensors, cameras, they're constantly talking to each other. 5G handles all that traffic without breaking a sweat.
So it's like having a super highway for data, right? Everything moves smoothly, no traffic jams.
Exactly. And it's super secure, too.
Yeah.
Got to keep those wish lists safe.
Yeah.
Like having a digital fortress around the workshop.
Okay, so it's fast, it's reliable, and it's secure. Anything else it can do?
It lets Santa do some really cool stuff with automation and remote control. You can monitor the robots from anywhere, tweak their settings, even check on the reindeer.
Wow, Santa's gone full tech CEO on us. But I have to ask, with all this automation, what are the elves actually doing? Are they just like kicking back and watching the robots work?
Not at all. They're busier than ever, but in a good way.
Okay, how so?
Santa gave them special touchscreen computers called EMIs, elf machine interfaces.
EMIs, huh? What do those do?
Basically, they let the elves interact with the robots and all the other systems, monitor performance, adjust settings, even teach the robots new tricks.
So they're not just working alongside the robots, they're actually collaborating with them.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing. But it's not just about the technology itself, it's about how it's being used.
Exactly. It's about the results. Has this digital transformation actually made a difference?
That's a big question. So let's talk about those results. Has it actually worked? Has Santa seen any real improvement?
Oh, absolutely. The numbers don't lie. Santa's workshop is running smoother and more efficiently than ever before.
Okay, give me some specifics. How much more efficient are we talking?
Well, since implementing all this technology, toy production has gone up by double-digit percentages year over year. And that's with Santa's nice list getting longer every year.
Wow, so more toys, faster, and I bet with fewer mistakes too, right? With those machine vision systems and all.
Exactly. The quality has actually gone up as well.
That's amazing. But what about the elves? Have they benefited from this too?
Oh, absolutely. Santa made sure to involve the elves every step of the way, and they're actually thriving in this new high-tech environment.
In what way?
Well, they're freed up from all those boring, repetitive tasks, so they have more time and energy to focus on the creative stuff, the things they really enjoy.
So less burnout, more elf joy.
Exactly. And it shows. They're happier, more productive, and they take pride in knowing they're part of something truly special.
It's like the robots are helping the elves be even more elfy.
I like that.
What are the takeaways for businesses, organizations, or even just individuals who are thinking about embracing technology?
That's a great question. I think one of the biggest takeaways is the importance of having a clear vision. Santa knew exactly what he wanted to achieve with this digital transformation. It wasn't about just adding cool gadgets. It was about solving real problems, improving efficiency, and making his operation more sustainable in the long run.
And he didn't lose sight of what really matters, the magic of Christmas.
Exactly. It's about using technology to enhance your core values, not replace them.
So it's not about blindly chasing the latest trends. It's about finding the right tools for the job. Does Santa still need his reindeer? Couldn't he just use a drone to deliver presents?
Whoa, hold on. You can't replace the reindeer.
All right. They're part of the magic.
Exactly. They're Santa's loyal companions. They spread Christmas cheer wherever they go. No drone could ever do that.
I stand corrected. The reindeer are irreplaceable. And on that note, we come to the end of our deep dive into Santa's Workshop 2.0. It's been an incredible journey, full of surprises and insights.
It really has. Who knew Santa was such a tech pioneer? And happy holidays.
Happy holidays, everyone.